wrong.
I'm on the wrong character.
It's still technically you.
No, It's different luck stats. There we go. That's more accurate.
Did Charlie build a character and everything, Austin?
He could still be his character. We can bring him
I
back
don't
to
think
life.
so.
Oh, okay.
The gate to heaven is
there is
open.
a
You can just
undead
grab
thing.
him.
Yeah, the gate to
Yeah,
heaven
that's
is
what I was
open.
Well, I mean, if we found a gate, then we wouldn't be having this problem.
That is true. But okay. We'll begin. As a team managed to get to their next destination, well, not next destination, you're still 2 towns before that, you managed to all get together and communicate with one another, most of which just involved a lot of smack talk towards Tempest. Sorry, Tempest.
Yeah,
It's
sorry.
really the old.
Yeah, and Micah honestly becoming the leader of this group. Sorry, Tempest again. And Dan
Wow.
as the new Rat King. Soon heading towards the south towns, making your way towards the southernmost city, you managed to find a bit of problems along the way. Well, 3 to be exact. Strange spirits from the forest were heading toward your direction, and one, Mickey Lou, decided to ask, I forgot exactly what you asked, but immediately caused them to be aware of living creatures around them, which just went immediately towards potentially possessing you, but first damaging you quite severely, especially D. Along the way, you managed to defeat these creatures, but not before D, Samantha, ranged the negative first, was possessed by one of these entities. It took your team a bit of ingenuity and a whole bunch of rats, as well as the death of one donkey, to bring D back to their senses, raising them back from an unconscious state. After noticing the spirits and the phantasms that woke and are moving about, Micah was able to determine that they are coming back from the doorway, having loved ones still here, having potential things they still wanted to do. It does seem that they want to relive their lives or continue the lives where they left off, having some type of connection still here. Although they might be from heaven, or rather some of them might not have been able to transfer to heaven because the doorway is open and not allowing them to stay there. The donkey, in turn, also reviving itself, which was the weirdest way of introducing that death currently is a major problem right now. Tempest immediately took out the donkey spirit, transforming them into a malevolent spirit, one nightmare. Usually this is formed by destroying a unicorn, but I guess a donkey works too.
Jeez.
The nightmare donkey swore revenge against your team and headed off to hell. Maybe they'll come back soon, or you might have some time.
Yeah,
That donkey was evil.
Come back and get it.
Yeah. Dan managed to get the last shot on the final ghost with one of his rats, called Timmy the Second, and every other rat left minus Timmy the Second, because apparently Dan always gets an animal companion. I don't know how, but he does. And that's where we left off. After Micah managed to get the team to the next town, getting some rest, and dealing with the situation at hand. So, you guys easily found an inn. Like, that's a thing you can easily find. You rested for the night and made sure you had your meals. D, you can go ahead and heal up. Unless I guess you didn't sleep.
No, I slept.
Same with you, Mickey Lou.
Definitely got.
My back hurts though. It was that bad.
Mickey Lou, I told you, you have to sleep on your back to make your back feel better.
Dan,
Back in my day, we never had backs to sleep on.
hey, I was wondering if you would please name your next rat Ben.
Who?
Your next rat lord. Could you call him Ben, please?
Timmy 2?
No. Even
Timmy 2 legs. Timmy's got 2 legs. The other rat bit off the right side.
But you could. But if you could name him Ben after the famous Michael Jackson movie, Ben, I'd be so excited.
Wow, Ben was Ben in a movie?
Wait,
Was he
Never heard
powerful?
of that.
Ben
what the hell
was
is a movie?
Ben was a movie, and Ben, the rat, took
What?
over. Killed
You said
Worse than
everybody.
Michael Jackson.
But
That's
what
what-
is a movie?
It's a moving picture.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why I sounded like you
What
there,
is
but I did.
moving about a picture? Wait, like this?
I'll hold up a picture and things are moving in it. Wait, like this?
Wow.
Yeah, just like that.
This is just some trapped souls in a plane. But okay.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I put that back in my coat.
You don't know if that's true or not, but you did that. Yeah. Dan, if you want to name your next rat, presumably if this one dies, it's probably going to die depending on your track record.
Oh, yes.
You can if you want to. But for
That's
now,
cool.
you only have Timmy 2.
I would like to focus my newfound powers, and I would like to. Oh wait, never mind.
Dan, I have a question.
Hey, what is an? I'm gonna say this wrong. It's an agate.
Agate?
Agate?
Agate. Is that like a rock?
Yes.
Agitate?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
It's a type
I
of
have the
stone.
feeling I am in the need of buying an agate worth 1,000 gold points somewhere in town. Does anyone have 1,000 gold?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen the way you spend gold, Dan.
Wait,
I-
but I have a question though. So like,
Yes.
if Timmy 2 has two legs, yeah. If we help get him one leg back, would you rename him?
Timmy 2
I mean,
clearly has 4
technically, he
legs.
has
think-
two
I
legs
think with
and
that
then
rock
some
we
arms.
can make him better, like with a prosthesis made out of rocks.
I once bit the legs off a rat.
Food?
Thanks for that, Mickey Lou.
It swam away like a snake, though, and ate my tomatoes.
Tempest and Micah, you can clearly tell Timmy 2 has 4 legs. They're just sitting right now.
Yeah, actually, rats have 2 legs and 2 arms. The bones actually are the same across all mammalian and humanoid species. It's pretty cool.
Wrong.
No,
It's-
actually, it's not wrong.
Mm-mm.
What about
believe it.
fish?
Fish are not mammalian.
Oh, I got 4 arms.
You're half mammal.
You have 4 arms?
My feet are more dexterous than my hands.
That's very upsetting. I don't really want to get into the technicalities of your existence because I don't quite understand it.
Everyone needs to shut up. 1.
Yes.
This town smells. 2.
Mickey Lou, that's you!
Mickey, you're standing next to the person who smells.
To be precise,
Dan,
It
Dan,
couldn't be Tempest.
do you don't have any money?
I've got 200 gold. I lied. My crown wasn't made out of my gold.
Who the fuck do you think you
It's
are?
basically made
I
out of
haven't said
cheese,
2
but-
yet.
But you just got 1,000 gold from
Nobody
our last,
listens to me.
our last work.
I bought a poison.
What'd you say, Mickey Lou?
Oh,
Poison that can kill anybody, including me.
I can loan you the money. You're my friend.
Right,
Michael
are we-
begins to wander off.
Are we going in different directions? Okay.
Wait, how much money do you have?
2,100.
I'm sure. I promise you this will be the best money you've spent.
I'm going in this direction.
Will you name him Ben?
I'll name him Ben.
Okay. Okay. Let's go find an agate.
Mass just asked, is there any reason why your teammates are wandering around?
The service here is shit. Where's a
They're
raider?
old.
A waiter comes by going, pardon me, miss, you're supposed to go to the counter, but I suppose I can take your order here. What would
You
you like
don't
today?
even care, do you?
I care very much.
I'm an old lady. You gotta treat your elders well. I should have a water. For free.
Of course. Is there
And
anything else?
coffee.
All right. He writes down 1 coffee. Any cream, sugars, or anything to eat?
Who do I look like?
An elder.
An elder?
I have bowel issues. I can't have cream. Makes me go for days. It's really bad. I'll be in the toilet forever. I think I have IBS. I don't know though. Doctor doesn't know. But I think he's stupid.
All right then. So no creams or
Also, I
sugars.
have spleen issues.
Sorry to hear that, ma'am. Anything to eat?
Cigarettes.
That we don't
Lou,
sell
you
that here.
quit.
No. Have you heard of anything good going around here? Like, I don't know.
To be perfectly honest, no. Although I do hear a cat, I think.
Yeah, that's Willow purring.
I think I'm looking for something. I can't remember.
Well, there's not really anything good around here. Well, nothing dramatically wonderful.
Really?
I
Is that why
can,
it smells?
maybe. I can tell you that some of the fish in the area have been dying in the riverbank, but it does seem that they move a few hours later. I don't really know what's happening there, but other than that, there's really no strange occurrences right now. Or, as you stated, something going on in town.
Well, I don't want to interrupt you, but it's been like 2 minutes since I ordered a water.
Yes, and I continue to ask if there's anything else you would want to eat.
Water and a coffee. Complimentary.
Roll
Give a
persuasion.
senior's discount.
Like, you for sure can get a senior's discount, but roll persuasion for it to be complimentary.
She's very persuasive.
It's pretty bad. Persuasion, but that's a pretty good roll. The man not wanting to potentially deal with Migaloo anymore goes, "Of course, ma'am. Complimentary. I'll send someone else over with your drinks."
Thank you. Maybe they'll be faster on their feet.
He heads immediately back in, and then he sends a young half-elf boy in red hair, long, wispy. Excuse me, miss. Here's your drink and your coffee.
Thank you. Now go to school.
I'm 21.
Go to college.
This is a part-time job. College is tomorrow. But thank you for the invested interest in my future.
Go away.
Okay. He goes back in.
I drink my coffee and my water.
They're both good.
Tempest. I have a question. What's the story on Margie Lou, and how long is she going to be visiting with you?
Gosh, Mickey. Oh God, I almost called you Mickey Lou. I'd like to know the answer to that as well.
She does seem very brusque.
Yeah, that's actually exactly the word that I was going to use. Also, a pain in the ass.
Do you like her, or is this some sort of obligation?
Anybody?
She's Becky's aunt,
Obligation.
so I can't not like her.
I see. Family.
Yeah, family.
Master state. You can not like your relatives. You just can't not do something for them. Kind of those things, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
We could find a place for her to stay here in town while we do our work.
No, I would say, yeah, that's a great idea, but I don't think she'd go for it. You've seen how, like, she wants to be included in everything.
This is true. I just thought
I heard
maybe...
Mickey Lou likes bingo.
Ooh.
I heard bingo somewhere.
I got a bingo.
No one's currently playing bingo, except maybe Dan and Timmy too. Currently have bingo cards out.
Timmy 2 is the brightest student in the Rat Academy.
Timmy 2 has never gone to college or school. He's grown up on the
Catholic
streets.
Rat Emporium Church of Forbidden Knowledge. Yeah, he's very powerful, very smart.
School recently dissolved.
Also, you destroyed the school a while ago, but more on that later. D, what are you doing with this group?
Hello.
Greetings. Hello?
Sorry. That was rude. I didn't knock.
We're outside, so it's fine.
I'll move over, and there's a small door here, and I just start knocking on it.
Hello?
Come in.
Okay. And I open the door. Have you guys heard of any rumors lately in this town? I don't know. Something about ghosts, undead, possessed dolls like this.
I pull out the possessed doll out of my coat.
It immediately like bends its head back, cracking its neck, looking towards the group.
Yeah, like
No.
like that.
And I put that back in the coat.
Goes back.
No rumors. No weird things happening.
Honestly, not until you showed up. There were like rumors here and there of like dead fish coming to life at the fisheries from time to time, but other than that, not really. A woman in the group does state. I also heard that some dead vines and dead plants like continued to grow after they expired, but I don't know. Maybe they weren't fully dried out. I'm not a plant expert. Honestly, you've been the strangest thing recently.
I have a follow up for that, but I need a notepad. No, not this. Oh, nope. Huh? What the hell is this? A protractor? No. Hey. I don't know what that is.
I then pull out a notebook.
Do you know where the source of this water comes from?
Points to the river next to him.
No, like where the river comes down from. Like is like the source of this
The
river.
river to the south, I suppose.
Okay. Is there anything like upstream that's, I don't know, like a town or badness is...
The river goes through the next few cities southwards.
You haven't heard any rumors about the cities southwards?
I know like some trouble's been going on at night, but you know,
So possessed dolls like this?
creeping him out again. No, not really. I don't know. News doesn't travel that fast.
Okay.
We're just told to not travel at night if possible.
At night, you say? Do things happen more strange at night than right now? Here at midday?
Typically, yes.
Okay.
It's kind of harder to see, so you know, people.
So on a scale from 1
And I hold up a letter 1.
to this hot dog, how strange does it get at night?
I don't know, maybe half a hot dog?
That's pretty strange. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go tell my group this. We're searching for, a door, but not that door. A different door.
Okay.
You seen a different door?
Like on the buildings?
That might be it. We'll look into it. But for now, be scared of doors, I think.
Will do.
I'm back. Did we all go in different directions?
Math.
Only you.
Honestly, true.
Wait. So you guys weren't getting intel? I learned
No, we just got here.
that half of a hot dog happens at night.
Wow, that's next
Wait,
level hot
that-
dog.
Confusing?
Wait, that didn't right.
I don't know, maybe.
From a scale from 1 to a hot dog, half a hot dog happens at night. Wait, no. Weird things happen at night, and they might be coming from downstream. Upstream? Upstream.
Wherever the
Oh, wow,
water's coming
that's
from.
actually useful information.
Yes.
What do you want to do about it?
The hot dog?
Yeah,
Probably eat it.
I mean,
Did-
sounds like
did-
it's a bad hot dog.
Did you ask what kind of weird things?
Something about fish and vines and, you know, non-death. Much like you.
So there's vampires.
I don't think all non-death are vampires, but I don't think all vampires are... Wait, no, but all vampires
That's
are
awkward.
non-death. Yeah.
Everybody better move. I didn't leave a tip.
For sure, Mickey Lou didn't.
Never.
She probably wrote on a napkin, "This service is awful." 0 out of 5 stars.
Maybe.
I owe you.
You
For nothing.
I feel like Mickey Lou would be like, "This service was so bad, you owe me."
Yeah.
Dan, you jump into the water and immediately you begin to drown. There is no oxygen in there, which is a problem.
It's a surprise. I slowly float. There's no oxygen in the water,
Wait.
but I slowly float to the top of the water because I can also stand on water.
Well, there's practically no oxygen to breathe through it. It's that. I don't know
It's
if you've
that
ever taken
polluted?
care of fish, but it's that problematic water where if you don't clean it or take care of it, your fish will begin to
Stagnant?
die. Yeah.
Oh, Dan, that's got algae in it. Ew.
I know, it's gross.
Bempest.
Wait,
I hear it's
halt.
good for you.
Bempest.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Bicky Boo.
Bempest.
Bicky
Yeah.
Boo.
This place stinks because the fish keep dying and then they come back to life and then they die and then they come back to life and then they die.
That's a great theory.
Wait.
No, that's what they told me over there. The waiters.
Wait,
Oh.
Tempest keeps dying and coming back, and that's why she smells.
No, she doesn't smell. You smell.
Thank
What?
you, Mickey
Yes,
Lou.
thank you.
Yeah,
I tried
Bempest is
so
cool.
hard.
Bempest shoots crippled dogs.
What?
What?
And Bicky Boo never leaves tips.
Huh?
Nah.
Dan, did
I
you
do
hear that?
think it's a
No.
good service.
He compliment
What?
that old woman complimented me on my my smell. I've been really trying hard on it.
Oh, yeah? Do you have a new cologne?
You look like you smell.
I do, and I try.
Thanks to the
Makes it
freshness
easy.
of Dan's jumping into algae-filled water, he kind of smells a little stronger than you.
Dan, why don't we see if Timmy 2 can swim? It could be.
Timmy 2 can't swim. He's got 2 legs on the left side.
It could be It could be aqua therapy.
It's like a
I don't
very
think that's a
weak.
good idea.
It'd be
you
interesting
know,
to see.
What do you call
if
that thing? Whirlpool.
Yeah.
If even Dan can't survive in that water, what can?
I can
don't
stand on
think
water, and that water was
anything-
Dan
bad.
survives everything.
I think there's something definitely wrong with the water.
Yeah, there is. It smells bad.
How do you feel, Dan? Do you
No,
think you're going to die?
It's probably tetrazine.
Like for
No.
sure, Dan, you're fine. But if you stayed in the water for a long time, you'd for sure be dead. Even if you
It's
could
pretty bad.
breathe water, you would die.
It's like acidic and thick and very alkaline. It
It's acidic.
feels
And alkaline?
like my spit.
Ew.
It's
Wait, don't you have acid spit?
yeah.
I would like to take an action. Da 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 da.
You don't have
Ooh.
And see if I can detect magic.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh.
Now, what do I do?
You use one of your spell slots, which you do for sure have. And as long as you don't fight, you should be able to recharge it after a long rest. You go over to the water and you begin to cast Detect Magic on it, and the area begins to circulate within your own eyes, a strange, mazy white and dark shadowed color to it, instead of the algae blue you currently see. Wow, I guess Mickey Lou is taking a sip.
No, I'm just looking at it.
Mickey Lou is also looking at it. Micah, you can tell that it is riddled with magic, but not in a good way. Because sometimes it could be in a good way. Micah, you can detect that there is necrotic energy seeping through the water, and it is pretty strong, even in this diluted state. You can tell that it is stronger going southward, so it's coming from that direction. Whatever this is polluting the water so heavily that it's coming all the way to here. But you know it's far, far away, not like a mile to the south. It's a lot further than that. You can also tell that this type of energy is closely connected and tethered to something undead, something not truly alive. So either some ghost, spirit, ghoul, vampire, other. Something quite strong.
I
do you-
sense
Fi-
we
fingers
need
tell
to
ya.
go. I sense we need to go south.
Why?
Why?
Because the magic is stronger from the south.
What's it gonna do for
Where?
us?
Mm.
Mickey Lou, not everything has to do something for you.
But like,
Sometimes
why are
you
we
do
going
things
south?
for other people.
Yeah, what's south?
My knees hurt.
South is another city called Makeshift Point, which is another city going down to the southernmost city. If you had to guess, maybe that city or the southernmost city is where this is coming from. Either way, this would help out people with their water source problem. If this
Maybe we-
continues, people will begin to die.
Huh.
And then become spirits, and then potentially attack other people that are not dead.
Seems like a
Well.
vicious cycle.
What were we here for, anyways? To find a door?
Well, yeah, they all seem to be connected, but yeah.
How are they connected?
Well, the door goes to a place where the dead people go,
Huh?
and now dead people are coming back through it.
Yeah. And what's this have to do with yuppie water?
Well, I'm guessing that it's all connected. Probably the same person who stole the door is the same person who's poisoning the water.
Mass does state that's honestly probably a good assumption of things. If the door is,
thanks.
no problem. If the door is open, then likely spirits are going through, as Micah mentioned. And if they're staying here, they could honestly, like Micah mentioned, be causing problems for the ecosystem. The necrotic energy would kill off a lot of living things. And it would make sense that the fish are dying out first, and they would be the weakest. Mainly.
It is interesting that the fish die and then come back to life. So,
I mean,
are they coming back to life? Or are they coming back as zombies? And why are they not attacking people?
probably the zombie part, and probably because there's still fish. There's not much fish can do. So thankfully, it hasn't spread to anything heavily dangerous.
Dad, are you gonna let him talk about you like that? That omniscient voice in the sky?
This is
I
Mask.
You
can
said about
talk to an omniscient voice in the sky,
This-
and he's not saying anything.
This
He
is
also
Mask.
doesn't look like a dead horse without a head.
Well, me or Mask out of the way. Mask does state, Dan is a merfolk. He's not a fish.
I mean, he's part fish.
Nice one.
It's not
Nice
how
one,
that.
Mask.
I've come more in
What?
tune with my fish side. I realized that trying to be human was not as pleasant as it sounds.
You just have
Even though my
attributes
feet
that.
are-
No,
Pretty
being
nice.
human kind of sucks.
So, are you trying to become a rat now?
No, I just try to be in charge. You know, they're the only people that listen to me, and they don't talk back much.
Okay,
Not
I've
that I
lost
can
the
understand them
thread
much.
of this
but
conversation
They
now.
only know like 2 words: squeak and squawk. You know, like squawk's a bird word, but you know, actually, when you're around mice a lot, they gotta squawk a lot to get by the squeaks.
Timothy is currently squawking. And I don't know where. Oh, there he is. D, what are you doing with this group?
Hello.
Oh,
Oh,
greetings.
Sorry. Didn't knock again. Go over. Knock
It's
on the door.
Fine, we're outside. We're customers. You to a door. Come in.
Oh, wait. Please use the other door. Okay. Sorry. I go to this door over here, and I knock.
Still come
Wait,
in.
no, hold on. That's use other door. What? Who? Why? Come to a door down here. Use first door. What? Who did this? Why'd you do this?
The woman does state. One of the women in the group does state. It's fine. You're the one making the doors.
Okay. And I opened up this door. Hello.
Greetings.
Why do you have so many doors? Anyways, you know the whole water. You know what water is? Everyone, do we all know what water is?
Points to the river. Yes.
Yeah, that stuff. Just wondering. You know, locals and all. You know us, me, definitely a local.
We've never
small
seen you
talk.
here before.
You guys heard in I don't know lately at all from any of them, the southern cities? Anything at all?
We know that some trouble is happening over there, so we can't visit right now. Has been more or less quarantined, and also not to travel at night.
Okay. So, at what state? I heard there was. I didn't hear. I know because I'm a local. That there's 3 cities, two cities south, 3, 4 cities.
2 others minus ours.
Ooh, cities. Yes, that's just like what I said.
Right, makeshift point and makeshift point and why did I name this?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just confused on why I named the southernmost city this. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna change the name. I'm gonna keep it.
City 2.
City 2. No, it's just Noir Point, which makes no sense because I just had a makeshift point. And also why Noir? Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna call it Noir. And Noir?
Yeah. So, like, you know how we got that notice of quarantine and whatnot? Does that start at, the next first city or the following city, Noir? I lost the paper.
Both, I think. I think right now they're dealing with some potential bandit Noir, and Makeshift is dealing with some monsters in the forest, from what we're told.
Oh, just that? So nothing like this? And I pull out the doll.
I merely freaked them out. Some people run away from the group. Others are still afraid, but they saw you make doors, so they assume you're also messing with them. No, not really. Can you put that away? That's creeping me out.
I know, it's so creepy. I don't even know how it got in my coat. Anyways. So, let me get this straight. Who sent out this notice? And, any rumors about, someone covering up what's really going on? I don't know.
I don't know. The burgomasters of the cities, I imagine?
Burgomasters.
Do they have... Wait.
They have vegetarian options?
The Great Hot Dog War.
It's basically the... Burgomaster is basically the mayor of the city, or the lord of the city. It's just a weird title.
It's the Burgomaster.
Sure.
Wait, they're coming for the hot dogs again? Damn burgers.
I don't know.
So many died!
Okay. Well, take care.
I just want to say that this city stinks, and I'd like to speak with its manager.
That's a good point. I'd also want to speak with the manager. Apparently, they're trying to start the hot dog war over again.
No, I'm speaking with the manager.
Okay. But, anyways, what I heard is that there's a quarantine for the cities to the south, and you can't go there, or they can't come here. But I feel as though, nothing was related to the water, which seems very convenient.
Convenient?
You also didn't ask anything about the water other than, do you know what a river is?
Yes. But I feel like, if they were ever to oh wait, sorry. That was God talking to me.
Sorry.
God.
You talk to God?
Wait, you don't hear voices in your head?
Not usually.
I do. It's the voices of my ex-husbands yelling at me. Being all like, oh no, Mickey Lou, don't poison me.
I think that's a conscience.
No, Mickey Lou doesn't have a conscience.
At the very least, they don't listen to it. But if what you're saying is correct, then I don't know, maybe someone's hiding it, or news doesn't travel fast here. Like, most of it's by horseback, so...
I don't know if they're hiding it because of,
The hot dog wars.
Evil ways. They could be just, trying to cover it up to try to keep, people from being scared. Because, I saw people that were scared of this. And I'd pull out the doll. The creepy doll.
It's a creepy fucking doll.
I don't like that.
Who's that?
And the power of Christ compel you.
I don't know. Something in my coat. Just found it there.
Bryced.
You just found it?
Wait, you don't find things like this in your coats?
No, not typically unless I put them there.
Not really.
Strange.
I find moths in my clothes.
I also have a horse in my coat.
That's because you smell, Mickey Lou.
I
While you're discussing this incredible find in your pockets, you do see that, well, I don't know if you would notice this. I'm going to say Tempest and Micah do, because they would probably keep an eye out. You do see that two people are following along a very dignified-looking tabaxi man. I'm just going to change the name. No, you guys like it. I'm going to continue going with Burgermaster. The mayor, Burgermaster, is currently being escorted through the city, talking about his daily commute and planning. I guess Dan notices him first. Dan, you notice this man. His attendants are going, and later today we do have a speech with the current aqueducts individuals. They notice you. Excuse me, sir, do you need something with the mayor?
Who?
That's the Burgermaster.
The Burgermaster?
Someone's a mayor.
Who's the Burgermaster? I haven't ordered any burgers.
I
It's
don't like you coming for the hot dogs again. The war was enough. Enough innocents died.
The Burgermaster does excuse his due attendance. They move over to the side and goes, pardon, I don't believe we've ever met before. And it is just a title for the Lord of the land here. Pleasure to meet you all. You all seem new to the city. My name is Burgermaster Vault. Pleasure to meet you all.
Wow.
What's your opinion on doors?
They're fine. Keeps the weather out of the building you're in.
You ever
I
think
like
you
the
can...
platform you're running on. I'll support you.
I'm already in office, but thank you.
Wait until next term. You'll need my support, along with the girls from bingo night.
Any support is valuable, so I do appreciate the thought and sentiment.
I just have to say, your water smells. Let me fix it.
We are looking into that. It does seem to be collecting far more algae than it has been in prior seasons. It does suffice to say that the current problems in the southern cities of Makeshift and Noir are causing potential risk factors. So we are trying to get clerics to purify the waters.
Burgerman. Over here.
You mean you just need to
one
call me
quick-
Vault? No need for titles here.
One quick question. So, like, let's just say, there was water coming through from, down south, and then there was things happening at the southern cities which require, more light touch on information. Wink, wink.
I'm winking with both eyes while singing wink. Other words, blinking.
I assumed.
So we're kind of already in the know of that. So we may have information but we kind of want to know why, you're not scaring little Billy over there with, what's really going on.
Little Billy in the background. Mom, what's he talking about? Are we supposed to be afraid of something?
We're talking about this.
I hold out the doll.
Immediately runs away. The mom follows him after.
See, look at that. You scared him, Burger Man.
I don't believe so, but
Hmm.
I'm not exactly sure what you're meaning here. Do you care to explain further, or are you gonna leave this cryptic?
I think I have a bulletin board around here somewhere. Hold on.
Feel free, any one of you, to describe what
here-
your friend here is talking
There's
about.
There's a
Oh,
small
we have
bulletin
no
board
idea.
right here.
Yeah, so it seems as though, undead.
It's literally in just bullet points, but like not connected in sentences.
Undead, water, upstream, upstream. I marked it off a few times. Cover up of what's actually going on in the southern cities. That was by you. That's your one. That's yours. The other one's maybe ours. Fixed water supply at source of, undead. That cover everything, everyone?
I think you were speaking common, but I'm honestly not entirely sure, so no.
No.
Basically, he's saying we pay too much in taxes to let the southern cities encroach our border walls with water that's all full of algae. And we should do something about it.
Okay.
Understandable, but I am not the lord of the other two cities.
Like, go down there and
Uh,
complain about it.
We are looking into it on our end, and we're trying to mitigate any problems we have in our own cities.
What
But
have,
we were
Mr. Burgermeister, what have you been told?
we've been informed that a group of highly skilled experts are going to look into the matter by the request of the king in the next few days.
Yeah, that's us.
Oh,
No, I
also-
wouldn't rely on them. Nope, wouldn't rely on that.
I'm not an expert.
You should
Do you know
hire
how
us.
much I pay in
instead.
taxes?
I'm an expert, but wait. That is us, surprisingly. But
No, I'm trying to get him to pay for it.
I can hear you whisper from over
Tempest,
here.
roll persuasion, and D, roll deception.
Are we not the people from the?
You are, for sure,
Uh-oh.
but I wouldn't call you experts.
I'm an expert.
You're an
I didn't know-
expert.
13.
Man, Tempest was making sure you guys got more money, but I guess it didn't work.
Well, don't worry. I
Volta
need to
does look towards
extort
you.
him a little bit.
Yes.
Yes.
Both to you and Tempest. Well, if what you're saying is true, sir, forgive me, miss, I don't imply that you are saying misinformation. I just don't know if you're talking about the same thing,
No,
especially what
sorry.
he was saying. But if what you're saying is true, sir, we'd be happy for the help if you can provide it.
Fine. I have a sock puppet for this. Maybe that can translate for me.
I put my dirty sock on my hand.
You can
do
use my
so.
socks.
Volta does state, it's fine, I understand you clearly, I just don't understand the
Mhm.
flow
Sock
of
puppet.
conversation. If that makes
Stop
sense?
talking here. Sock puppet.
The sock puppet begins to speak, but like I'm not speaking.
Yeah.
It's like ventriloquism, but I'm too good to be reasonable.
Yeah.
Well, what he's trying to say is, we're trying to figure out where the source of the information came from the southern cities, because it doesn't seem to align with what actually may be happening. It would be strange to not be informed about the water supply from the southern cities, as it would probably be more potent there and be causing more harm. These bandit and monster things kind of seem like a cover-up. I don't know by yourself or by the people that are supplying you information.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, that's what you were stating before.
Oh
Yes.
God, did someone just hear Ramus?
Who?
Oh,
Mask.
a ghost.
Mask
You don't
does
wanna know.
state. If I honestly don't know who that is, other than the fact that they are still heavily wanted by Isle and a whole bunch of other kingdoms. Their
yeah, that makes
crimes
sense.
were not exactly cleared. I was also told to potentially inform any agents to arrest them on site. Just letting you guys know.
My name is Jones. Sock Puppet Jones. It's nice,
Nice to
to
meet you,
young
young man.
Volta does state. Right. Anyways.
Also, it is a disgusting sock.
I'm
disgusting.
sure. Volta does state. Well, I suppose you more or less know what's going on. And he tells this to everyone. What we were informed to tell people was that bandits and potential dangers are out in the forest, as well as monsters attacking the cities. That's the general covering story we use to make sure people don't do anything dumb. It's a way to make sure that they follow the rules but don't over panic them, to have them be aware of danger, but to have not people begin to loot things, begin to try to leave the city, since we're not actually sure how dangerous the other areas are right now. We were
It's so
informed.
typical of big government to lie to everybody, thinking it's for their own good.
We were informed. He just lets that go. He might agree with you, but at the exact same time, he was told to do this. Voltadesti, we were informed that the king has sent some heroes from the last events to deal with the matter at hand, which relieved a good amount of the burgomasters within the area. And hopefully this could also show the council's own work and help to bring along potential connections and to strengthen them further. And
So you're
Tempest-
saying with the lack of burgomasters, the hot dogs are safe?
Maybe.
Good. Go on.
And Tempest, you can tell by the way this is sounding, this is honestly political talk. They're using the heroes of the last thing to try to strengthen their political connections and ties and all that stuff. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but they are still lying to the people.
Yeah.
But they're basically using your group, if you succeed, to show like the council is a good idea. The reformations to allow vampires, werewolves, and all that other stuff, actual livable commodities rather than putting them in one place.
Damn it! But I agree with that.
Yeah, should go to pass. So
Damn
they're.
it.
It's not exactly the worst thing in the world, but they are using you for political means.
I hate that so much. I hate even more that I agree with it.
The sock has its hand raised.
Yes, sir.
It has a little tiny hand on it.
You push up your pinky to allow the finger puppet hand to move up. Yes, sir.
So, as we continue forward and go down south to resolve these issues,
I'm getting
I do
flashbacks.
want
I think
to
I have PTSD.
have a better understanding of the real situation. I know that these cover-ups are important for the citizens, but as we are now going into it to resolve the issue, I need to understand exactly how the southern cities, well, currently are.
Yeah, that.
All right. You can. He just basically tells you the story. You can tell, and he tells you. Moving forwards, you might experience undead. Recent events have been told to him. Like, again, messages aren't exactly instantaneous. It does take time. But the last bit of information, he was told that this event happened not that long ago, but long enough that these things are an apparent danger. The first time someone noticed something is when a group of adventurers were near Makeshift Point and Noir when they were attacked by bandits, which is why the whole bandit thing was a thing. They managed to defeat the bandits and try to bring along the bodies of the deceased back into Noir. However, along the way, they began to move and rise as if they became undead, which is very rare unless someone specifically does this. Like, dead bodies don't become undead things unless someone actually does this, or if they're in unconsecrated ground, which is problematic. But at the exact same time, they were traveling. It's not as if they were buried and then time passed and they became zombies. It's like a few hours passed and they became zombies, which isn't a thing, or at least should not be a thing. And then...
Well, shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, well, shouldn't be a thing is one thing. It's more like the appropriate steps were not taken. It was like a fast-acting thing. And then more and more people died due to these undead, which caused more undead to happen, and at a more expedited point and range. Some of the hunting parties out there managed to, collect deer, collect owlbears, and things of that nature to bring into the area to eat and survive. However, some of their game began to rise from the brink of death as well, hence the monsters in the area attacking potential people.
They say the deer rose straight up from their dinner plates.
He then continues
That's
on that old family members and things of that nature seem to be coming from the dead as wandering spirits, and then potentially vengeful spirits after some time if they stayed onto the mortal coil for too long. Clerics and paladins and things of that nature have been sent to try to alleviate these things, but so far no one has found the cause. So the king told the burgomasters, or the mayors, or the burgomasters, because you guys like that, to settle things within their own cities to the best of their ability, to not allow anyone to wander at night, and to just use the cover story of bandits potentially attacking people, of monsters potentially roaming the forest, and of rise danger to not allow anyone to go further out in case something else was to attack. Like,
So,
Dee was correct.
Well done.
It was a cover story, but at the exact same time, it wasn't technically, air quotes, politician, a lie.
Volta, one follow-up wait. Where's the sock?
The sock's over there.
Ah,
You
Crawling
can
away.
setting
talk
out on
about
his
the
own
sock.
journey now. Let him be. He'll make a great person one day.
It's just flopping in the wind. It's no life in it.
Anyways,
Nice to meet you, young sir.
so from your last communication that you received, I know you said that it's been some days. In your assessment, do you feel as though this entire city's, either one of the entire cities has fallen, or are they just, in slight disarray?
They might be in slight disarray. It was roughly a week ago since the last transmission of a message, so it's not impossible for them to take longer. But we hopefully wanted it to be a week-by-week basis, but since they're taking a lot more time, well, only a day so far, they might be in a slight disarray. So hopefully they're doing okay, but they're likely doing worse than we are. We're just seeming to get the small things here and there. Dead plants still growing, some small fisheries having some of their catches still move from time to time, and playing it off as like nerve system still working and things of that nature. Thankfully enough, nothing bad here just yet, but further south it is problematic.
Oh.
Have you heard stories, or have you seen anything with what happens with those spirits when they're back? Like, can people kill them? Does something weird happen then? Like, what's the deal with the dead things?
We are told that magical means are able to send them back, but for only a temporary moment in time. We're not sure how, but they are able to come back after some time. They are able to cross back. As if they're not permanently allowed to return to the afterlife. We're not entirely sure. Hopefully, if what you say, who you say you are, you can discover this for us to let them be at peace and at rest.
We'll try, but I wouldn't count on us. Feeling very pessimistic lately.
Okay.
Because
What?
I missed my love, Becky.
Her roommate
sorry to
is
hear
not
that.
here.
Becky's my useless niece. She's spoiled and full of
She's incredibly strong, and she even knows how to read now.
Volta picking up what you're putting down. Got it. Obviously, actual girlfriend Mickey Lou doesn't consider that, and not really receiving that. Volta understands the current circumstance as a insightful politician, but a politician nonetheless, so he doesn't bring it up. Understandable. Sorry for the loss you currently have, but hopefully you may return to them soon.
Hopefully.
But hopefully you can also deal with the matter at hand. We were told that some individuals that die can either come back as the living undead or as spirits. We're not entirely sure how it works.
Anything about weird, creepy dolls?
I think you're the only one talking about weird, creepy dolls, dude.
There
I
might,
keep finding them.
if they become spirits, there is a possibility of possession, and I suppose a doll would be similar to a body. But
I
that's,
once thought my late husband's body got possessed, but the coroner said it was just gas.
concerning that you went to a coroner for a diagnosis, I suppose?
Well, I mean, he
He's dead.
died in front of me. I called the coroner. Like,
Maggie,
Right before
didn't you
it.
kill him?
Right. Well, anyways, unfortunately, that's all I know.
Okay. I have something for the team.
Looks at Timmy too.
There's
For
another
the
doll.
team.
Currently squawking.
Oh wait, not you. You, Volta. Yeah, for the team.
And then squints at Volta, not Timmy too.
We'll get it done. Just have
Sure.
something for the team.
He does look towards all of you. Well, if you have any further information, or if you need assistance, I suppose I can offer some, but not that much, as I would rather
You
not.
got any agility?
I think you mean stone.
Arden?
Agility?
A jotty?
He's searching for an agate.
An agate.
Oh,
Not like a maggot.
Agate's the
Not
noise I
on
make when
me,
I
but
cough.
he like
Here you
writes
go, Dan.
something
Here's a
down,
baguette.
and he like hands it over to Micah since he's closest. Go over to one of the shops here, and they should cover you for at the very least 200 gold worth of agate.
What the?
That's
Well,
more powerful than the agate I was thinking about.
Well, thank you very much.
Of course.
Thank you, sir.
Do take care, and hopefully, you can deal with this problem.
God bless your service.
Thank you. He begins to walk away.
Micah, can I have that paper?
I'll go with you.
Wait,
Okay, go with me.
got something before we all split up.
Let's go.
Someone
Okay.
help me walk.
Okay.
We've
I'll help
arrived.
you, Mickey-Loo.
We'll review later, I guess. The plan for going south.
Somehow I unhooked
We're going
this.
south.
Okay.
Micah and Dan, you get to the. I'm going to say this is a shop. You get to the shop without too much of an issue. An elven man with golden locked hair and nice freckles on his face looks towards you. Oh, welcome to the Emporium. My name is Michael. It's a pleasure to meet you. How can I help you today?
We're gonna buy some rocks with some paper.
Oh, sir. You mean bells? Of course. He like brings out a whole bunch of things: diamonds, rubies, actual rocks, agates, opals, and jewels of that nature.
We're interested in your agates.
Of course. He moves the others to the side, and Michael does state, all right, then, we have a few varieties here. We have some equivalent to 100 gold, and ones all the way up to 5,000 gold. Which range are you looking for, or something cheaper?
2 of the cheapest ones you got.
Very well, then. I suppose if we break one down, I could give you 2 worth half of 100, so 50 gold. They're not that big at that size, though.
No.
Is this for a
No,
spell
no.
component?
What's that Micah, what's that paper say?
Don't recall.
The paper does
He
state
forgot.
that.
We've got this.
And Micah holds it up, and you were reminded that the mayor, burgermaster, gave you a paper that if you show it to the shop owner, you can buy a agate worth at least 200 gold.
Okay. I would like an agate worth 200 gold, but cut it in half.
All right, sir. Gets an agate worth 200 gold. Instead of 2 100 gold ones, he uses his file to cut it at half. Very well then. He takes the paper. You get 2 agates worth each 100 gold.
Oh.
Do you
wow,
need it?
Thank you. Those are very nice rocks.
Dan, is that all you need? Or do you need
No,
more?
I need to tip this man. I tip him one-handed axe. I have 2. That's all I can
That's-
offer.
Very nice of you.
Thank you.
It's quite a lot, I know. You're welcome.
Right. Well, whoever you are, you seem to know the mayor quite well. If there's anything else I can help you with. What's the
What
axe?
is the mayor like?
Okay.
Does he
he
like rocks?
seems like a nice enough man. Well liked. I do believe he comes from a mining family, so I assume he likes rocks.
Wow, that's really impressive. I come from a water family, and I don't like water. Takes a lot.
I suppose so. I myself come from a high elf family. A lot of them are quite snooty, so I kind of don't like that atmosphere, which is why I became a jewelry seller.
Wow.
Well, mineral seller.
I mean, oh yeah. I mean, they're rocks. It makes sense. I mean, we gotta start somewhere. They're nice rocks.
Thank you. But again, if you need anything
Yes.
else, just let me know.
Well, whenever I get more free stuff, I'll be back.
Of course.
Dan, I'm willing to buy you another agate if you need it. Sounds like it's for an important project. Can you tell
Nope,
me
they
what
just
it's
go in
for?
the pockets. But yeah, I'll take pocket rocks.
You put 2 of the agates in your pockets?
Is this for our quest?
Yes.
Micah, you're not sure if he's lying to you or not. I honestly don't know. I thought it was for a spell component, but I am honestly lost now.
Okay. Is there anything else I can help you with, Dan?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. Glad to be of your service.
Thank you, Micah.
Have I
2
shown
is
you?
plenty.
Have I shown you my new bat wings?
No.
I actually have wings now, and I can fly.
Whirls
I mean,
out their bat wings.
I've got fins now, and I can swim.
I think you could always swim.
Just wanted to share it with somebody. Okay.
That's really powerful. I'm
I
glad that your
said
wolf wings
Satan.
came in eventually.
Yes. After 666 years.
Well, hold on. Before you guys
Without a
come
mirror,
back
it's
over
hard
here,
to tell.
Yes.
because don't forget, I was doing something, and then you guys left.
Yeah.
What?
While you guys were shopping, D is looking over the water. And he opens up a small piece of paper. And you know, like in movies where it starts like narrating what he's reading?
Yeah.
So you hear it from the voice of the sock puppet around D as if it's being narrated. D, we've been together for so long. 12 years, and we were never separated. It became very dark and gloomy, but we always had each other. Today, I set off on my own journey. I believe it's time. P.S. Your feet stink. P.S. I think it's probably a better idea if you skip the first city and go straight to the source of the water pollution, as if we dilly-dally for too long, the things that are happening will just re-happen again. So you should probably go to the source first. But again, I'm off. And then you see like the sock that was just laying on the road just get blown into the water and then just float away.
So beautiful. So beautiful. I'll miss you. I'll miss you.
And Dee starts crying.
Start crying.
Yeah. Well,
Have you ever considered going to school?
I am at school.
Uh,
I have classes and everything. You can find
Memphis
out.
goes to school.
I don't go to school.
Huh?
What? Are you one of those degenerates?
I just
Two-
know how
two
to
goes
read.
to school.
That's all.
Anyways, I heard
Ah.
something strange about maybe it'd be better to, I don't know, go to the source and not dilly-dally with the towns. At least the first
Yeah,
town.
It's
I
comfy
feel as though it's
here.
going to get worse towards the source, so the more time we spend on further away from the source, the worse that closer to the source will be.
You know, that's actually good, sound reasoning. I agree.
Yeah, that was the sock, but he's gone now. So
Oh.
we have to
Oh,
rely on
no.
Hot Dog, and Hot Dog is, you know, he's never been the same since the war.
Maybe we could
Who's Hot Dog
stop though
exactly?
in the first town, so I can refill my knickknacks.
You are in
Can't
the
you
first
just tell
town.
your knickknacks here?
Huh?
We're in a town now, Mickey Lou.
I already refilled them.
Wait, if you already filled them, why do you need to refill them again?
Because I'll probably be done. I have to drink or my knees hurt.
Then why don't you just buy more now, and you won't need more later?
That'd be
You only
carrying
carry
too
so much.
My knees would hurt.
Give them to Mask.
Fine, I
Yes,
can
you
carry things
carry-
if you want.
Yeah. See?
I don't want it. I don't trust him.
Is it because of the mask?
Fair enough.
Looks like a criminal.
You do look like a criminal.
Fine.
Yeah.
Actually, to me, you look more like a clown.
Okay.
I'll take either.
Tempest.
Saying criminals are clowns.
Yeah, that's just rude to clowns and
Saying
criminals.
clowns are criminals.
There might
It's like a it's
clown
like a Venn
criminals, yeah.
diagram. Some clowns are criminals, and some criminals are clowns, but they're not mutually.
Are all
exclusive.
clownfish clowns or are all clownfish fish?
I think they're all fish.
It can't
My
be
second
both.
husband was a clown.
Depends
When
if
he
they're
died,
awake, I
I said, "Ha,
suppose.
that's funny.
Mickey, how many dead husbands do you have?
5.
That's concerning.
You ever been
Anyways,
investigated before?
Huh?
Unrelated question.
I pay my taxes.
Okay.
okay. Master Estate. Anyways, D might have a point. We could potentially try to help out the second city, but all we're doing is probably slowing things down.
Yeah.
So if we do go to Noir first, we might be able to find the issue and take care of it. Because they did say that they had some clerics and paladins entering into the area. So it's not as if they're helpless right now. At least not completely. So we do go to the last city first. We might not need to go to the second city. But I'll leave it up to you. Again, I am not your leader or boss. Honestly, I think King Micah might be. Especially by, no offense, this group's standards.
What?
Yeah.
Mm.
King Micah.
King Micah says that.
Yes.
The sock puppet was also a king.
We're waiting for your orders.
I
Really,
believe-
we were just discussing going further south as we
No,
can.
wait, no. Let's see his orders. No one recap. Let's see.
I believe we should head south.
That wasn't
Brilliant.
what was on the table. But I love the
Technically.
idea.
I think we should go to the source of the problem. Tally
I
ho!
like this one. Tally how? Is that what vampires say?
We could.
See!
Source of the problem is youths. Like you, Micah.
Wait. What if there's one of those delinquent schools in the second city, and they accidentally left the doors open,
Are you kidding me?
and they're probably leaving graffiti?
Huh?
What?
Who runs that city?
Yeah, we should probably go, Mickey Lou, right?
Oh
We-
my
we
god,
don't
I'm paying my
use-
taxes. They're
Yeah.
stealing my taxes for that.
Yeah,
The walls? Covered
Yeah.
in graffiti.
all of them.
What does
Okay.
that say?
One
Uh,
of them left a penis.
Huh?
Yeah.
Vulgar?
That's vulgar, right? The youths. Let's go beat up the youths.
I slap you in the face with my slipper.
Ow! Wait. What?
That's a bad word.
I didn't do it. They did it.
You said it.
Master Estate. No one did anything other than saying whatever D said. Anyways, if we go to the last city, we can probably make it there by nightfall. If we do want to do that.
How the fuck
Yes.
am I gonna make it there when I fall?
This way? We're moving this way?
Wait.
We're moving?
Hold
We're
on.
moving? Yes.
Actually, though, like Mickey Lou, do you just not
Hold the
you have
flag.
an old body?
Moving?
Mickey, look, Micah. Mickey Lou, do you have an old body and that's why you can't make the journey?
Yeah.
Do you want to ride a horse?
It hurts my knees.
The horse hits your knees.
Ah.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
Do you want to
Hurts
talk
everything.
about the horse? Because I feel as though you're talking about walking, not about the horse.
My knees.
Yes.
I've
You can't carry a horse. Have you seen how old she is?
Get on the horse.
we can
No.
help Her get on. Would she rather walk or get on a horse?
I think she'd rather
Uh,
Horse
complain.
right here in my coat.
I'd rather take a nap.
We could maybe hire a wagon?
Fine, let's just go.
Here's a horse.
I pull a full-size horse out of my coat.
Horse comes out of nowhere. But there's a horse now.
I have.
Hurry it up.
It's in the.
I doubt it.
Can y'all not walk down walls that on water?
This one is part of. Where is it? Robe of useful items. It has a horse.
Oh. That
Wait.
is useful.
Wait, hold on. Make it look. There's actually a horse for you. How are you walking on water?
I'm extremely nimble.
Then why are you complaining? I got a horse.
Just because I can walk on water and walk up this wall.
It's very impressive, and I'm wondering if I should have brought out the horse or not. Do you want the horse?
Hey, I'm sorry. I'll take the horse.
Okay.
Taking the horse, you manage to get into the forest without much of an issue. Eventually, Micah does drag the team further south. Along the way, you do manage to get to a riverside bank where it's still a problem, but you go through it. If you decide to go all the way through the south entrance, well, south city, which is Noir, you most certainly can. Do you do so, or do you decide to take a break anywhere down the line?
Did we rest when we got to the village?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, let's just keep going.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get out of here before nightfall.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I'd like to search for nuts.
Yeah, I would try to avoid resting out.
Survival,
in the open.
Dan?
Okay, I'm rolling survival.
I mean, you can definitely do this along the way.
Haven't done survival in a while.
You find 2 cashews,
Wow.
like randomly on you.
Gross.
Do I see any butterflies in the area?
I hate nuts.
With a 10, no. You do see that there's, surprisingly enough, D, you find 2 cashews in Dan's
No,
hand.
I don't want nuts. I want berries.
Ah,
I
gross.
found nuts.
There's
D,
probably
you find
berries.
2
These are European
raisins in
March.
your pocket.
I found raisins in my pocket. That's pretty much a fruit.
Yes.
We're covered in European larch. It's a good one for porches.
Along the way, you can tell that the area begins to more or less die out. The forest begins to dry up, and the waterway is still there, is now trickling down into a thinner and thinner stream. You get along a rock bank rather than a standard riverbank, which just means there's no grass growing. There's really no trees around it. It's a lot more problematic, and you can tell it wasn't always like this, as before you entered inside, there was greenery and the likes around it.
Are we going to Micah's home? Micah, you
Wanna
live
take a
over here?
break?
Seems very vampire-y.
Micah, you forget where you live.
No, this is not my home. What time do you think it is?
It honestly should not be this dark out, but it is this dark out. It is around 5 p.m.
Because we were trying to get to the city, and obviously looking for nuts and berries has delayed us.
I don't think so.
I was looking for them as we walked,
It was probably this horse. It's so damn slow.
and I found raisins in my pocket.
I would like to roll perception to see what is around us.
Yeah, go for it.
Me too.
I have advantage. I don't need advantage.
I have good luck. I feel like
Both
people that were also me in different lives didn't have
They're all
good
powerful.
Honestly, you all rolled pretty well. Along the way, while you're looking around for potential trouble, yeah, there's like nothing I can't not tell you. Along the way, when looking for trouble, maybe, you are able to discern that there is, the further and further south you go, there is less and less life around you. You get no real strange bell tolls. You get no wandering of life around you. In fact, you don't hear anything in the ecosystem right now. There is always like some chirping of birds, some strange cricket in the area. There is nothing like that. The air itself feels as if it's misty and murky, and there is a slow rolling fog entering the further and further south you go. To the point where the sun in the sky is, well, still there, but it is slowly being encapsulated by this mist.
Anyone ever get that feeling that you regret not going to a church and getting your weapons blessed?
You
I
can
get that all the time.
tell that right now you aren't in any danger. You aren't in any current danger of being attacked, but from what Micah you know of the undead, from what Dee's incredible perception check, and Mickey Lou's long lifespan, you can all tell that the undead usually come out at night when the sun isn't up. Even though it is covered by darkness right now, it's still pretty bright out, and most creatures that are undead are susceptible to the light.
Mask, have you ever been to Makeshift before?
Not recently. Definitely
Do
a
you
few
know-
years ago.
Do you know how close we are?
We passed it a few hours ago, I think. We're going to Nor. But if we backtrack, it's like an hour away.
Do you know how far Nor is from here?
3 more hours, so we'd be arriving around maybe 8 p.m.
At night.
The berry picking
This
took a lot of our
reminds me.
time.
Yes.
I'm gonna be real honest with you.
I gotta take a piss.
I feel as though we should continue forwards, but do so carefully. Let's try to avoid any fights that we can.
Okay. How about let's not pick any more berries and nuts?
We can't do anything.
No.
Pick 2 nuts.
No, we can do
Gotta
things.
feed little
We just
Timmy.
can't pick fights. We can pick nuts and berries, which
Looks around at all the dead.
I don't think we're going to do.
All right, whoever's leading the party, other than the nuts and berry people, one of you guys can decide amongst yourselves. Go ahead and roll
my
survival
horse.
and see if you guys get there without involving potential danger along the way.
Oh, I think
I'm-
there's going to be danger regardless.
I might
So-
have advantage, or I might have a bonus.
Before we do that, so what I would do, and I want to ask if I can do it, I would go into stealth and do perception for Overwatch, like so we didn't get ambushed. Can I do that just to ensure that we don't get ambushed while if someone else handles the actual navigation?
Sure.
So you're going to be going with us, but invisible, or go ahead of us?
Yeah, I'm going to be going with the person who's leading, like
Okay.
nearby,
Okay.
and then just keep an eye out with perception
Okay.
while the other person navigates.
Because I can turn into a gaseous form, or a bat, or mist.
What are those?
My lowest stealth roll I can roll is 23, so
Okay. Okay. You go stealth. I'll lead us forward into hell.
and I have
Yeah, but Q's got stealth.
advantage on perception checks. So,
Okay.
but I'm not good at survival and I'm not good at leading, so I can't.
Help!
Unfortunately, though, Mickey Lude is decidedly clomping forwards while you're doing these plans.
I got
So,
Stop me,
clomp,
Lord.
clomp, 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 clomp.
Come on, or
This damn dog.
I'm telling it to go forwards, but
D-
it goes backwards.
You can tell that Mickey Lou immediately abruptly moved forwards, and 12 is not good enough to not spot something in the distance. But D and Micah, you guys are capable, especially Micah. Sorry, D. But you're stealth enough that you do see something in the distance. Micah, you potentially leading the charge, but unfortunately, Mickey Lou in the distance with her horse. But you both can tell that there are ghouls in the area. Undead, flesh-eating creatures that are very dangerous. They're not close enough that you can interact with them just yet, unless you scream, I guess. But there are a number of them heading your way.
Dan, use your rope and put it around the horse's neck and help lead Mickey Lou with us.
Help me.
Let's move forward. Come on, Dan, you can do it.
I don't. Do what? Put a rope on a horse?
Put a rope on the horse around,
Are you
I got
saying
the
it's because
horse.
I'm wearing this hat?
around its neck and lead it
I
with us.
already got ropes on its neck.
This is going well.
Okay, just grab its rein and walk with the horse.
All right, Timmy 2, grab the reins.
Okay, are we going? Are we going up or are we going down? Which way are we going?
Yeah,
in
which
this?
way? What direction
Micah,
are we
go
in?
ahead and roll survival to try to get rid of these, get around and avoid these things.
Okay.
Don't worry about left and right. Just roll survival and hope for the best.
Okay. Because I would be nearby.
And I'll give you advantage since D is in stealth mode, trying to avoid problems. That's a 14.
Oh boy. These ghouls look like Mary Beth's kids.
You are able to get rid of a few of them, but some of them are still along your way. Some of them, in fact, get even closer and closer, and Mickey Lou continues to almost run into them. I'm going to give you one more chance to not enter into a fight, because if they're active now, who knows what else is out there. Micah,
Tempest, grab the rein.
I thought I already
Hold on,
had grabbed
guys.
the reins. I'm the one who led the horse back.
Okay.
I
but
Hold
can
on, I
assist.
got this.
I have the reins in my hand. I will not let the horse go.
I love to
I'll
think
take
that
Timmy 2
Tempest
back.
has the reins, and then Timmy 2 is just hanging off of them with his two hands.
Okay, grab him back. He's got 2 hands in the front and 1 in the back.
Timothy is currently like on the reins, grabbing onto it, but obviously they can't lead a horse, so they're just clawing up and down, floating in the air, while Tempest is grabbing onto the reins. Micah making sure to lead the horse, one arm on their side, while also making sure the horse is tempered, so it's not freaking out at the undead. Micah
Okay, let's move. Move forward. Keep moving.
All right.
Come on,
Uh,
horse.
I'm gonna say Tempest. You have to make the survival check since Micah's making sure the horse is tamed.
What is our terrain right now?
It is difficult.
Like what kind of area are we in? Is it mountainous? Is it?
Mountainous?
I believe that the mountains are one of my favorite terrains.
Then roll at
wow.
advantage thanks to D and 1d4.
At advantage plus a d4?
Yes,
Okay.
because I think it gives you advantage anyways,
Oh.
but you
Hey,
like
hey.
are
What
specific
in
for
the
this thing.
world?
That's 2 20s. I don't think you need the D4, but if you want to roll
I'm
it,
gonna do it anyway.
yeah, that's 25.
23.
You're able to get rid of these things, but in the distance, farther away from you, you can tell that, like hanging out, not near you, but near enough that you can see in the mist, there is a strange shadow, like just rearing its head forwards like Godzilla, and like shouting and screaming in the distance. You hear a banshee wail, and you immediately continue to move forwards. Continue to move forwards and don't look
Oh,
back.
wow.
She's
Don't look
back.
back.
She
Don't look
died in
back.
dust, but she's back.
It's one of Mickey Lou's husbands.
No, that's not my husband.
Oh my god.
How do we get so big?
God.
Because if you're small, you
normal
look
sized
like
people.
this.
Teeny tiny.
We are the mice.
It's fine, just zoom in, I guess.
Yeah, it works.
Oops.
Ah,
That's scary. That's scary.
I'm
He's
Roger.
even uglier up close.
Size of that horse. Look at the size of that rat. I
He's
see
big.
a back.
He's a giant rat.
A big back leg is coming.
This place is creepy but cool.
Thankfully enough, Tempest and Micah were able to lead the charge without too much of an issue. You were able to get to the city without problems, but you did see problems along the way. There are still people here surviving, but you can all tell that they have their clothing wrapped over them. Adventurers are carrying gear ready to fight anything, and the streets are not littered with a good amount of people, although picture does state otherwise. But enough that there is a presence of, if something is to happen, people are ready to fight. People are set up ready to not be bitten by anything, ready to maybe hit something with a mace or with a bow and arrow. It is around 8 p.m. now, definitely within night time. But at the exact same time, before you even got here, the sun stopped looking like the sun a long time ago. The mist within the rooms, the corridors, have just become night. There is no sun from what you can tell, and who knows how long this has been. What do you guys do in Noir?
Wow.
I think we should find an inn.
I think we should find an inn, and then hopefully the inn either has a bar or there's a bar nearby that we can ask people that are out of the streets.
I like this idea.
I like this idea too. Very good.
Wait,
What?
Mickey Lou, do you just want to go to a bar?
Yeah, what?
I
No.
don't disagree with you. We do
No
need
way.
to feed the horse some alcohol. He's an alcoholic. We got him
I respect
rehab, but
that.
it didn't stick.
I used to drink water, but then I changed it.
He used to do hard drugs too. I found him in an alley
What?
with a donkey, and I was like, "You need to wake up." Got him clean of that, but he's still an alcoholic.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Probably the parents' fault.
It's always the parents' fault.
No one knows how to raise kids these days.
Yeah, I don't know who his parents are because he came from this coat. Is the coat the parent?
Mm.
Is a coat a bad parent? Tempest, is a coat a bad parent?
What?
Can an inanimate object be a bad parent?
Yes, of course it can.
Oh, god damn it, coat!
Eventually,
God,
you
you're
find an
trash.
inn. The horse just looks at you confused. They show Micah and Tempest, or whoever's willing to listen, their pedigree papers stating their parents belong to high-bred horses. All award-winning athletic builds. This horse even shows you a screenshot of their drug test, all clean. Nothing within their blood work system to indicate potential drug use.
Hey, don't believe him. He faked it. Now, come on, get back in my coat. Get back in your
The
parent.
horse just jumps into the coat and disappears.
This is getting more confusing.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah. This looks
This
nice.
place. I like this place.
It's a nice
Maybe we can
place.
settle down here. You know, when everything's not dying and also not dying. Weird.
You are able to find a bar and a potential inn for the night, and a yeah, I'm gonna go with this guy, and a drow individual with pointed ears and dark skin, not combed. What wood did that hairstyle be?
A comb over.
Technically, but it's a styled hair. I guess
Yeah,
it's still technically
twa-
combed over.
A Trump.
Comb over with
A Donald
a
Trump.
zero fade.
Zero fade comb over. Comes over. He is currently the owner. I do say currently because there was a former one that recently died. Comes up to the table,
or did he?
and he does state, "Evening, travelers. My name is Nor. How can I help you?"
We need
Ah.
seven ales.
I think that's just for her, too.
Sure. Honestly, we can all do with a bit of drinking nowadays.
Do you have any blood?
Hell.
I'm sure I can find some rags with it. It's not as if we
Alright.
all don't bleed from these days.
So
What's
I'd
your
like-
opinion on dying? Now, you know,
Frightful.
without anything.
Since we keep coming back from the dead.
Do you always come back weird, or do people sometimes come back normal?
You all seem new from this city, so... Oh, excuse me, I forgot to turn my phone silent. He turns his phone off.
The hell is a phone?
Who do you think you are?
Are you one of those youths?
He's a witch.
No, he does state. Man, I'm lost my train of thought. Okay, I got it. He does state. Honestly, I don't know if they all come back from the dead all the time. I can tell you that they've been doing it a lot. Saw my former boss come back from the dead after fighting some zombie off from one of the kids in town. Got bit in the neck and immediately died. Then came back 2 minutes afterwards to attack us. Had to kill my boss, beheading him and all that.
I get it. I've done that.
I have 3 questions. Anyone else have any more questions to add to the 3 that I have? I only have 2 more fingers on my hand that I can hold up.
Okay,
But I
2.
can definitely add 2 more.
I have 2 questions.
Okay, we have 5 total. Wait, I have
Hey,
6.
I still have 1 finger down. I have 6 fingers on my hand.
Ask
I guess I have
ask
one more.
about a senior discount.
Okay, number 1 question: is there a senior discount?
Not
Thank you.
anymore.
Not anymore. Okay. I'm going to go with which one of my fingers should I go with first?
Mine, before I
I'll-
forget.
I will go with this one.
I have it written down on my finger of the questions I'm gonna ask.
Sure,
one.
but before we do that, I'm gonna go with the pretty man over there to the right. Looks towards Micah. You were saying?
Yes, and thank you for complimenting me. I am beautiful.
He's 666
You
years old.
probably eat a lot of soy.
Don't
Yeah.
matter.
The oldest
very
one.
humble.
Does beheading actually kill them, or do they come back from that too?
Honestly,
Okay,
they
I'll
It
keep
does.
moving their
It
heads,
does,
but
you just-
they can't control the
They
body,
twitch a
so
lot.
good enough.
So the bodies are still living, and the heads are still living, even though they are disembodied.
Just can't really attack with the body anymore. So we bury the body and put the head alongside it, but obviously not attached to it anymore.
I bury them in separate graves so they can't identify them by the teeth.
Wait,
We
How have
had-
you managed? How have you managed to survive? Why are you staying here?
We had some paladins and clerics to help us along the way, but a lot of them have died throughout the weeks. It's honestly terrible. We only have
Oh
2
my God.
left in the city, 1 cleric and 1 paladin. But
Oh my
thankfully enough,
God.
before that, we were able to stabilize a few things, but there's still some roaming undead in the middle of the night that are just
Oh.
outside of the bordering walls.
My God.
Would we be able to see or meet this Claritin if possible?
I can bring them in. It's not as if we go try to leave the city. If we do, we might get attacked by the undead.
Oh
One
my
of the reasons
God.
why we haven't left. Because we don't exactly know how much undead is out besides the outside of the city. And you guys came into the city and it was a barricaded area, but like not so barricaded other things couldn't get through. But there were position guards and things of that nature. But when they saw you, they could tell that you were, alive because you were speaking. D was probably saying something about how he missed his sock puppet or something like that.
yeah. I
So they
rambled
let
to
you through.
myself.
And honestly, they could do all the business they need. So
Nor I would really like to meet this individual.
Okay.
sure,
Thank you so much for your help.
no
Done
problem.
with your questions?
But I'm gonna go with the crazy man to the left of me.
Ha ha! Me first. Ha. Okay. Going down my fingers.
Ask about
and
the senior discount.
we already asked about the senior discount, Mickey.
Unfortunately, we
Oh
don't
my
have enough
God.
business that we can offer a discount at this time.
Yeah.
Maybe after this ordeal is over.
We'll wait until he dies, Mickey, and then we can just get the money back. Okay. Going on my pointer finger.
Doesn't work like that. They put it in a trust and you need their signature.
Ow. You have it in trust? Anyways,
I don't know.
that's not one of my questions. Damn it. Number 1. Where's your town's source of drinking water?
Right now, all we have is the well.
Okay.
Can't exactly go
Good
to the
job.
riverbank right now.
No, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So it was the riverbank beforehand?
Outside of the city to the left
oh,
of us.
shit. That's another finger.
I grow another finger to accommodate for that question.
Look, I'm assuming you're a sorcerer or a mage or something like that. You can
Uh-huh.
ask them these questions if you want. I really don't care. We don't exactly have a good amount of business right now.
I'll buy one more drink if you let me get through all these questions.
Sure.
Okay.
You do.
Number 2. This one's in the middle finger, so I'm sorry. It's flicking off right now.
It's fine.
Didn't
You have
mean
the
it,
other
it's
2
just-
fingers up anyways.
Huh? Wow, you're keeping track. Okay. This one So when did this all, start?
Maybe like 2 months ago. And that tracks with when the doorway was captured or taken or whatever happened to it. Small things here and there. Some fish were moving in the market. Some dead plants and things were continuing to grow, but more and more things happened. The worst of it was when bandits were near the roadway system, and some of our guards managed to take them down. Well, some of our guards and some mercenaries. Along the way, they became alive and attacked some of the guards and mercenaries.
Oh,
Then
no.
they came into the town and, without realizing it, began to attack other people.
Oh,
So
no.
what's the bandits the first instant of things that happened?
The main concerning thing, yeah.
So what was the first encounter? Like an
Some
alien.
people saw like ghosts in the forest.
Oh, my
General
God.
rumors,
That happened
though.
before the bandits?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
one of the
okay.
first few things we noticed, I guess. A child was playing in the forest, and he told his mom that he saw his grandma walking the forest.
Okay.
That's pretty
Ah.
normal.
This forest, it's in what direction from the city?
Near the riverbank, I imagine.
Oh, all right. And did you notice anything weird around the riverbank 2 months ago?
Like youths or graffiti.
Yeah, like youths or graffiti.
Some of the youths.
More like bloody graffiti.
Drugs.
Yeah, drugs and bloody graffiti.
Some of the youths do go to the riverbank area where they go and mope about, like, I'm gonna move out of the city one day and
Oh,
make
my.
myself big shot in another town.
Mickey Lou, you want to go slap up some youths?
They don't do that
I
right
mean-
now. It's kind of too
I
dangerous
know,
to do
but
that.
they did that 2 months ago. Maybe they did it.
They aren't really
maybe they-
hurting anyone.
Ah, what did it?
I mean, maybe.
Mickey Lou,
Eh,
what's your feeling on youths?
I fucking hate youths. They are untitled and stuff. And now I'm banned from the school premises. I don't even know why.
We cut back
Something about
to
slapping
3
students.
months ago when Tempest was still with Becky and Mickey Lou was also there. Becky's younger sisters are still in school. I think they're around middle school age now, close to high school. And they were giving a performance. Tempest was there as an ardent guest as well as being with Becky, so that does make sense. And the two twins were basically the trees in the play. Mickey Lou was immediately concerned, like, hey, why aren't my, what are they considered, grandkids? Great-grandkids?
Grandnieces.
Grandnieces, yeah. Sorry, I forget you are not. To say, oh, why aren't they the leads, and begins to throw things at kids. It's one of the reasons why she's not allowed to be at the schools anymore. One of the reasons. At least one of the reasons that Tempest is aware of. I'm sure she's done more. But Noir does state, if you want to talk with, I don't know, a youth, I can... That's a weird way of saying it. If you want to talk with someone that hangs out at the riverbank, I might be able to find someone.
Yeah, the delinquents.
They're fine. They just want aspirations beyond this plain city. I get it.
Dealing with graffiti.
Not usually. Most of them are well taken care of, and if they're not helping out their families with their own jobs, they just spend time wherever they want.
So you're saying they're into the worst drugs of all, meth.
Ew.
Ah,
General farming, usually.
General farming.
That sounds
Back
like
in
a
my
drug.
day, I had to go to school and farm and raise 15 children.
Wait, I
Hello,
you
don't
didn't
make
have
me
any
laugh.
children.
I don't have any children, but that was the expectations.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Okay. Anyways,
Good old
any more
days.
questions before I get the cleric and paladin and I guess a youth?
Yeah, I had one last important question. Do you
Alright.
want to donate to the hot dog fund? They're rebuilding their city. It's very tragic.
Can't exactly afford anything right now. So I don't know.
One beer?
We're all trying to help each other out. So whatever
Hot dogs
money you're
like
gonna
beer.
spend here, give it to them, I guess.
Okay. Yes, I'll do that.
Sure. I'll get you a light meal and a small drink, and go get the others. He gives you
Thank
Some
you.
cheese.
He doesn't give you cheese. There's honestly not a way to make dairy right now. He gets you like oatmeal, water, whatever they could spare currently, because they are rationing it out since the well is the only source of water they have right now, and it's not that big. So he gives you like small plates that are filling, but it's not exactly like you can ask for seconds. He heads out for a bit and then wanders back in with 2 individuals.
While he's out, I would tell Micah.
Micah, maybe it's maybe you can do your weird eyes on the water. You know, where you dip your eyes in the water and tell us if there's magic or something. I had this feeling that the town is inflicted because of the water. So the water's still, I think, the source of youths.
As the oldest one here, I would like to second that.
Would you like me to detect magic?
Some would say.
And
Actually, does he have a bucket of drinking water here?
Sure.
Here, just look at this thing.
I'll grab like the barrel of drinking water.
It would be a
Look
bucket.
at this. The bucket. Look. Does it have graffiti on it from the youths? Or something? Whatever your eyes see.
There's no graffiti.
Okay, so should I roll for like perception, or
No, just use
my
detect magic like
my
you did
detect
earlier.
magic?
You can use magic if you want.
Okay, I'll detect magic.
Okay. You use detect magic again. That's 2 down, and again, when you take a long rest, you get them back. You are able to detect a small, very, very small trace of necrotic energy. It won't kill you by this amount, but you can tell that this is tainted to a degree. So once the well runs out, or if they continue to drink it, it will be problematic. But right now, this is a source of water that they and you can drink right now. By the way this magic is looking to you, you can tell that this area, not the well, but this area is the source of what's happening right now. So the doorway or whatever is getting out of the door is likely near the city.
But the water is not bad like it was in the river of the first city we were at.
Not that bad. But
Yeah,
you can
okay.
tell that there's like small traces of that kind
Small.
of bad thing, but not so
It's-
bad you'd be poisoned.
So
Okay,
does it have the youths graffiti?
just a hint, but not.
Oh.
This water is safe to drink.
So Mask and
But
Tempest.
We
I
are
think that-
close.
Would you say that the youth's graffiti is seeping through the ground and into the water supply?
Based off of what Micah said, maybe eventually, but not right now.
the
I
morals
rest
in
my
this city are
case.
going to
They-
hell.
The youths are the problem.
Ah,
Right?
exactly.
That's the conclusion? Is that what we came up with?
I don't think so.
Close enough.
You hear that, Tempest?
Did you just call Tempest
What,
Pempest?
Vicky?
Tempest,
Pimpus.
Vicky Boo?
your kind is ruining the city. You and Micah.
Vicky Lou, I'm 32.
Oh my god. Well, Micah then.
Micah's. Wait,
What? I
You're
am-
youth.
I think Timmy too would be the youthest. How long is the life expectancy of a rat?
It's like 3 years.
He's at high school.
Oh, poor thing. He's gonna die soon.
No, he's not.
Mm,
He's very smart. He just has to
You know-
study. He needs a refresher.
You know, Micah, if you get migraines, you should probably just, like, drink more water. I see you're constantly pressing your temples. I do the same thing.
As you continue to do that, Nor does come in with a youth, a paladin, and a cleric.
oh God, a
bless.
youth, a paladin, and a cleric walk into a bar. I don't know the punchline.
Oh no.
Not really one. You told me to get them.
Ah, yeah.
Anyways, this is Claire the cleric. This is
A woman cleric?
Pal the paladin.
Mickey Lou, you're a woman.
I know.
A
Only
woman
man
monk?
can lead the church.
Claire does state. Right now, a man or a woman can be a cleric.
Not my town.
Most towns, yes. Are you thinking
Not in
perhaps
my
about a
day.
pastor
What?
or a father, depending on your own clergyman?
Well, don't try to seduce me, Satan.
I am a follower of Saul,
Oh, okay. Forgive
which
me,
would be the
Father.
sun god.
Son of Soul.
Forgive me, Father.
Again, cleric, not a paladin, but it's fine. Pal the paladin looks towards you. Honestly, it's fine. People have their own way of worshiping things. I'm not saying you should commit to the way we do things. If you believe what you believe, then as long as you're not hurting anyone, that is entirely up to your own moral code.
Thank you, young sir. Your department needs more support these days.
I'm 42, but yes, we do, especially nowadays.
Yep.
And the youth that, I don't know, 16, 17, 18, definitely an age before he is graduating, but not so young he's a child.
Dad, can I use Timmy 2 as good cop, bad cop for the youth?
Timmy 2 is shy. He can't speak right now.
Timmy 2 is, you just need to give him the ability. He can definitely be bad cop.
Timothy begins to walk
I
away.
don't know if now is the moment where Timmy 2 should show his true brilliance.
Come on, Timmy 2, let's go.
I could be a good cop.
Timothy begins to walk away from you. D.
Wait. Okay. I didn't have to want to do this.
I pull out the horse.
Pull out the horse.
Wait, does the horse go back into your cloak?
Yeah.
I thought the cloak, like,
yeah,
does it?
temperature is
used it and then
correct.
it's gone.
It wouldn't be able to go in there.
No.
But I like this idea. So
I-
for now, you have a horse. For
I
now.
pull out a horse. One day he might get back addicted to drugs and never come back.
Again,
Good
pulls up
dog.
his pedigree and his papers of blood work. Never took a drug in his life.
I heard you're the youth.
Sure. Name's Chill. What's it to you, old man?
I think you're really cool. And I think that if you play ball, you will get rewarded.
I look over at the horse.
Oh my god, you can't. It's okay, kid. I'll defend you from this wild thing. You can't threaten a kid like that, horse. It's okay. I'm on your side.
Sure, whatever. Like, Norse said you had questions for me, and is this just hassling me or something?
What? No, we're interrogating? I don't know. Anyway,
Hello, fellow youths.
Oh.
How's it kicking?
Chill looks
Any
towards
cool
you.
bad drugs these days?
No, I'm trying to get a scholarship to go to Isles School. Why would I?
No
want to-
way, me too, bro.
I look over at Mickey Lou and wink with both eyes.
You also say wink.
I was wondering.
Wink.
Am I
Are you
being
hitting me
messed
up
with right
that
now?
Good stuff?
Looks towards Micah. Look, do you looks towards Nimbus, and you have any questions for me?
Wait,
I'm gonna
no,
ignore these
God,
two.
no.
I'm on.
Yeah.
I'm on to something. Were you at the river 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Okay,
Do
that's
you
a
guys do
question.
you spend time there?
A while ago,
I
yeah,
do.
was looking
Ow.
after my brother when he was playing in the forest.
Did you notice anything strange about the water supply around 2 months ago?
I know it was
Anything
getting.
coming from down the stream, or any strange people?
I know it was getting murkier, but didn't really pay attention too much about it.
And the murkier water, was it all of a sudden, or did it seem like it was coming down the stream from up the river?
Probably the second one. I'm not a water expert, man.
Yeah, no, but winks at Mickey Lou.
Yeah, you know, the tizzy wizzy and then doing the jumps.
What?
Look, I don't even know what you're
dead.
saying, old lady.
And I
Oh,
look,
yep, that's where I'm at, Red.
and I look back at the horse.
Pulls out a knife.
Oh God! What the? So you better pay. You better, tell us everything that occurred with the water supply that you remember. Or
Yeah, 'cause we're not
Horace
a
will
part
take
of
it
us.
out on you.
Look,
We're
I
not
don't
a part
know.
of the system.
Like, if you're talking about 2 months ago, I like watching with my brother while he plays in the forest when our parents
Yeah.
are working in the field.
You didn't notice any strange people going up the river stream or anything like that?
Like a while ago, I noticed a
He'll-
large shadow going up further into the river area. Like,
Oh.
I didn't notice what it was though. It like passed by really quickly.
Do you think it was the soul of Satan entering your heart?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. I
Wait.
mean,
It was
rad
like
stuff.
something in the
bro.
sky flew by quickly. But this was way before all this happened. Like maybe a week before it
Thank
happened.
you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Jesus, that's not good. Anyways,
it-
off that because I don't think that's relevant at all for now. Anyways,
Okay.
barkeep, just for, off topic and for no reason that you should be concerned about on an entire city level of people dying and everything going wrong. And, this could probably result in every single person in this entire village becoming a zombie. Again, not because of that. But, what would you say the city supply is of, liquids and drinks that were either bottled before 2 months ago and or like were fermented from before then?
Quite low now. We do have
Um,
some alcohols here and there, but all we have now is the well and the man, what's the thing in cities that like carry water in them? I'm blanking on it.
Aqueduct.
Water tower?
Water
Water
tower.
towers.
And the water tower that's left. We do pick
Um,
up some rainwater here and there, but not much.
I think that the city should definitely look into just going through those reserves first.
That's what we're
no
doing.
reason. Okay, because, I don't want to say that the well is contaminated or the water is contaminated or that the ground soil is contaminaminated because they are.
Ground
But I'm
soil's
not saying
contaminated.
that. I'm not saying that, but I am.
Claire
Wink. I
does
wink.
state, we did check out the water before you stated this, and it is contaminated, but not to the degree where it could cause concerns right now. But we are making sure that we purify it with Simplify Magic and to make sure that people don't die from it.
What about the petunias?
Oh, yeah, what about the petunias? Are they okay?
Pal does state, unfortunately, we can't have some of the floral decorational flowers water at this time.
No!
I look over at horse.
Horse throws down the knife and begins to wing in the air as if he lost a loved one.
Perfect. You did good. You did that.
Chill then states, look, is there anything else? Can I go?
Oh, yeah, if you don't have anything else, we just mainly need to know. And you said that the thing flew north into the woods or north following the stream?
South following the stream?
Oh, south, yeah, south. That's a direction.
Yeah.
Was it bigger than a bread box?
Way bigger, like, I don't know. I've heard, like, dragons are big, like, dragon size, I guess.
What?
Yeah, you shouldn't concern yourself. It definitely couldn't be that. It couldn't,
Did it?
Micah,
Did
let's
it
move
look
on
like
from the
me?
subject.
Did you
Um,
look and see what color it might have been?
I looked
Go.
into the sky after the shadow crossed over my head, but I didn't see anything. It probably moved
What
too
color
fast.
was his shadow?
Like, I don't know, light gray? Shadow
It's a gray
color?
dragon. Light
don't-
gray dragon.
I don't think that's how that works, man.
Have you seen any dragons since?
No, I'm just giving you a general size description.
Guys, I think we should.
Oh.
I think we
Generally, a dragon of general size.
It could have been a
Light
dragon.
gray.
I really
Could
didn't
it
get a good
fly,
eye on it.
and
It was just
flies
big.
Could it have been
primarily
a
south.
primordial?
Guys, it's probably an undead dragon that's spewing out, gross
Micah, what did you say?
matter.
Could it have been the primordial?
No, we can pay them.
You say that, and he goes, from what I heard on rumors and like the heroes defeating it, no, it'd be smaller than that. From what I heard, like the primordial was like 2 cities big or something like that, and this grandiose hero named Becky defeated it with one fell swing in its heart, or something like that.
Very true. Becky defeated the primordial single-handedly.
From what
And
we
I miss
heard.
her so much. And I'm gonna go into the corner and I'm gonna talk to myself about how much I love Becky.
Yeah, you do that,
That's
and
my
like
great
Chill
taste.
immediately like looks towards Michael like excited. Do you guys know Becky? Because this is the
That's
reason
my
why I'm
great
trying to go
taste.
to school. I heard she like has a new like shop there, and I kind of want to get hired by her. But first, I need a reason to go there. So I told my parents I'm going there for school. But I'm like trying to get hired by her. Like, if you can put in a good word for me,
Yeah, she has a roommate.
Yeah.
that's fine.
We're not roommates.
Tempest is her
Yeah.
roommate, so.
We're
if you
not
need us-
roommates.
She generally likes people that look like you.
Wait, like who?
Like y'all.
You guys
No.
got
Oh
pink-
no.
you
Like
both
what?
got pink hair.
Competition? I haven't been looking at my screen.
Like,
I would become hostile.
he immediately backs
No,
up.
no, she is not looking for an assistant. No, you cannot go there. She will not hire you. No,
It's all right, man. Like,
She probably will hire you. She's a dumb.
she's my girlfriend. Okay, leave her alone.
that's fine, man.
She's
She's
dumb.
ancient. She's like 30.
Wait, I'm 30.
You're giving us a bad name, dude.
All right, whatever. I'm gonna head out. Thanks a
Okay.
lot.
Alrighty.
Thank you for
Bye.
In
coming.
school.
Yeah,
Bye,
stay at school
you-
and my horse will stab you.
Pulls up the knife while
I'm
also
gonna be
winning
checking
the
up on you. I mean,
Yeah.
see you
Don't
on the
talk
Tizzy
to my
Wizzy.
girlfriend.
It's fine. I just want to learn from her. Whatever.
No, no.
Dee and Mickey, why don't you go get us some food?
Oh,
How about
first
you
of
go
all,
get me food?
yeah. Aren't you supposed to serve your. Wait, hold on.
Elders.
Wait, no, hold on. Micah's older than all of us.
What?
That's right.
impossible.
So
I'm the
Yeah.
oldest one here.
But before we go, we should probably get the cleric to bless our weapons.
Go get me a steak.
Can
Can
you
we
bless
get
my
the
whiskey
cleric to
bottle?
bless our weapons?
Micah, you're gonna
first?
kill yourself? Do we have to
Oh.
worry about you?
Rare steak.
Sure,
Maybe
we're
we
running
can
low on
vegetables.
that, but I suppose if you're trying to help out, might as well give you something.
Claire,
He
can
comes
you
back
bless
with a rare
Timmy
steak.
Two's claws and fangs?
A negative blood, rare steak. Claire does look towards you. I can if you want to, but right now we're trying to make sure that people are safe. So it
Yeah.
will cost us some magic on that, though. Look,
Do you think Timmy Two's not a real person?
that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that if you are the ones that the capital did state that are being sent to help us,
We
we'd be
are.
more than willing to
We're
help.
expert.
But I need to make sure that's true.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
I would
You
like
would
to
have had
have
a
a
note or
conversation.
something, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
We're
we're giving it
experts.
up.
Here's our note.
She looks at it and goes, "Okay, this seems right." Okay. Unfortunately, we were supposed to meet up as an entire group, but most of our fellow paladins and clerics did unfortunately lose their lives defending
I'm
the
so
city.
sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Follow up on that question. We talked about beheading before because that's in with the youth, I guess. Does burning the bodies is that more efficient?
It's not. It takes a long time and it smells like bacon.
Pal does state, honestly, Miss, according to this missive, it does say Mickey Lou. Miss Mickey Lou is correct. Burning the body would take longer. Decapitating them would cause them to not move their bodies anymore.
Mhm.
And if we do burn the bodies, it gives them more or less a signal point to be drawn towards.
So behead them, then burn the bodies.
Maybe if we can do it indoors, but at that point we might be putting whatever place we have indoors in danger.
Exactly.
Have you tried
That's why you
eating
gotta
the
grind
bodies?
them up and put them
Oh.
in your garden.
What? All that?
Look, all I know right now is we're trying to mitigate the problem as best as possible. We are told to help out the adventuring party that was coming down here, so we can and we will. But there's only 2 of us, so we will make sure that the city is safe from the undead, and we'll help you out any other way we can.
Well, the
Claire,
way you can help us is to tell us everything you know. So you're saying right now that they are drawn to bodies being that draws them?
they are drawn to warmth and the living, so the fires would draw them towards us, which is the problem of burning the bodies. The burning the bodies would eventually lead to them being gone, but at the exact same time, we would be putting whoever is burning them in danger.
I
We can
see.
tell you that over the course of 2 months, these things have been happening. More and more undead. The hunting parties that beforehand were going out for food have since stopped, since their game has been coming to life and murdering people, which is not exactly what we're ideally hoping for. We're on maybe a week's worth of rations before we run out of food, and 3 weeks of water before we run out of that in turn.
No,
Oh.
don't worry. You can trust us. We've never failed a mission before.
Technically,
This is
my
also our first mission.
It's
Yeah.
also your first mission.
But that's
I
100% so far.
Didn't
I
hear
must
that
say,
last
and
part.
then-
I'm gonna say I
You
didn't
can't
hear
have
that
a
last
bad
part.
track record if you don't have a track record. But
Yeah.
others of us do have a good record behind us, so
Do
we're
you
fine.
know?
Claire
Yeah.
does state, yes,
Oh.
we heard that Miss Tempest, Sir Micah, and Human Dan were going to be part of the adventuring party that were to assist us. So we are grateful for that. The other thing that we do know is that the Riverbank area is home to some monsters and undead, which is one of the main reasons why we haven't sent people out to get more food or more water, as it would cause them potentially to die, which is why we've been hunkered down within the city walls for this time. I can tell you that Young Chill was correct. The problem is near the riverbank, from what we can tell. The last scouting party we had did mention that some of the water was turning a charcoal black rather than just a simple water structure. But that was over 3 days ago. And since then, we weren't able to send any more missives to the capital on the situation at hand. So, honestly, the moment you came here is the best moment in time. Hopefully, you can stop anyone else from dying. And that's honestly what we truthfully know. We don't know anything else besides that, other than maybe blessed weapons can help mitigate the problem. Silvered weapons would help with the undead, from what we're aware. Wolfsbane, if you are any alchemist, might be able to help out on that as well. As well as, like, she goes on what can, like, potentially hurt undead and things of that nature. That's honestly what we do now.
What is found upriver? Is there another city? Is there a forest? Is there a canyon? What's the topography like?
Large dense forest with a cave system nearby. Well, a large cave nearby with some chrysalis stone.
Is there an area that we would be able to create a fire to draw the people to, but not?
Value other than that.
That's pretty valuable.
Sure,
How
I suppose.
shiny are they?
That's basically what my ex-husband told me.
From what I can tell, the rocks were polished to a pristine, crystal-like look to them, but looks towards Nor, and Nor does
Basically
state.
what he said about my forehead.
Nor does state. And honestly, it is not that valuable whatsoever. It's just
Yep.
polished rock that looks like crystal. It's just a big cave that tourists goes to see, but not exactly anyone right now. Since then, we've been a main farming and fishing village. Other than the giant crystal cave system, not really much to do here.
Oh my god. It's exactly what my husband said about me.
Weird.
Said I had nothing else to do here. Because I
Well,
was just a damn polished rock.
Right.
Empty.
Well, Claire and
Worthless.
Pan, we would like you to bless our weapons.
So now it's buried
course.
under a polished rock.
Of course. They begin to, like, you bring out your weapons and begin to bless them. It takes a good amount of their charges, but your weapons are fully blessed, and you can potentially stop the undead from, at least temporarily, coming back to life when they are killed. Who knows how long this will last? They'll tell you. This will last for about maybe 24 hours afterwards. Hopefully, the problem has been taken care of.
Can you bless my knickknacks?
Unfortunately, it would cost a good amount of power, and we want to make sure we have enough to protect the city.
Fine.
Nor Death State. You can rest here for the night if you want, and then in the morning, hopefully, the sun, very little of it as it may be, can help you along the way. Unless you want to do it immediately, then who am I to stop you? Your lives.
No. I'd like to stay here and strategize with my team.
No problem.
Thank you, young man.
If I wanted to have my stuff blessed, would it have to be the arrows that I shoot, or could it be my bow?
It can be your bow.
Cool.
Like, even if it's your arrows, they do the works. They do your weapons. They don't do knickknacks.
Not my little whiskey bottles.
Those are your weapons, so I guess your whiskey
Only the
bottle.
big whiskey bottles.
Yeah, whatever you use as a weapon, they bless.
Cool.
My weapons are on the
Vandal
horse right
acquired.
now.
Dan, Timmy too will be blessed.
Timmy 2's, yes, just coming out of his shell. He's getting
Timmy 2 then gets like a nice white coat over the gray brown dirt coat that they used to wear. But Noir offers you his bar for the night. Claire and Paul do need to get back to their work of making sure that the undead don't get too close. Unfortunately, they are the last defense of the city, so if they go with you, well, they lose their defense. So, for the night, you can strategize, you can work things, and tomorrow you can decide what happens. And whatever the horse is doing with, I don't know what the yellow lines are. I'm assuming horns.
It's a really it's a really fake mustache and a little tiny name badge that says D.
I thought it was tusks.
Yeah, they look like tusks.
It's super hard to freehand with.
Well, whatever you do with a mustache and planning for the night, you are able to fully rest and heal and get your spells back. So, Micah, you have your spells again, fully healed up. You are able to rest and decide what happens next. Whether you find a shadow of a dragon or find a bigger problem, that is to be decided next time as we end the session.